On your mobile side, where you have relationships with companies like Motorola and Nokia, I want to ask you, is this opportunity largely build in India, make in India and sell in India? Or is it a bigger opportunity to make in India and export? I mean, not just for mobiles, the same question holds for many other things that you make. Do you see yourself as actually a manufacturing hub for exports primarily going forward? Or do you see the India opportunity being bigger?
So I think if we look at the mobile phone space, I think it's one of the most exciting spaces that we are in. One, because there is a large domestic market for mobile phones. India is the fastest growing market for smartphones. And I think it's a matter of time that will also become the top destination for manufacturing of these phones in the world. And also there is a large market for export of these products. So if you look at the numbers, right now, the exports of mobile phones is roughly around $8 billion. And it's expected this number can go up to $100 billion in the next 5 years. So that's the kind of opportunity, that's the size of the opportunity that is in front of us. Coming back to our foray into mobile phones, so we've been in this sector for some time. And I think the PLI, as I mentioned, was a game changer. And we were one of the 5 companies selected for the PLI opportunity. And I think it's a matter of great satisfaction that we're one of the few companies which has crossed the threshold for the investments. We've already committed investments and made investments of more than 200 crores. And also we've crossed the threshold turnover that was a requirement under the PLI scheme. So going forward, I think we see a huge future in exports. And the reasons are obvious that everybody is looking at our neighboring country plus one opportunity. They are looking at diversifying their risk. And of course, our neighboring country is getting much more expensive. We know about what is going on there. And as I mentioned, also the government policies. So there is no better place than India right now to manufacture these phones. And I think eventually we won't be servicing only the domestic market, but I think we'll be exporting these phones all over the world.
There is a lot of talk about how China has slipped from its top pedestal in manufacturing globally, and a lot of people are looking at a China Plus One kind of an option. Now, is this thing real? Because it seems real notionally, but you are in the business of actually attracting a lot of people who are looking for a China Plus opportunity. I read that in your Daikin inverter products, there was probably an instance where somebody moved away from China and came to you. Can you tell us about that and really buttress this whole excitement about this China Plus One opportunity?
As I mentioned, the reasons are obvious that why people are looking at the China Plus One opportunity. There is the high power cost, there is the labor costs are just shooting up. Also, there is a huge shortage of labor. And I think there are 2 countries which are very, very well positioned to take care of this, to take advantage of the situation and to take it, to grab this opportunity. And I would say India and Vietnam are the 2 countries which can really emerge as the next hub. Now, if you look at the numbers in Vietnam alone, Vietnam exports almost $90 billion worth of electronic hardware products from the country, right? And there are a few manufacturers which really dominate that market. So Vietnam is a small country. If they are exporting these kind of numbers, you can imagine what the opportunity could be there for us in India. So I think this opportunity is for real. And it's already happening. A lot of companies are in the process of shifting. A lot of companies are, sitting at the fence and trying to get in. And I'm sure that it's a matter of time that we see a lot of companies coming into India and making India as the base for manufacturing for the world.